It is the tradition of the Academy to honor individuals of preeminence, influence, and service within their chosen fields. Through a variety of means, in particular, the President's Award for Distinguished Alumni marks the occasion of a maturing institution and honors alumni who have demonstrated excellence and significant contributions within their chosen fields that reflect on the quality of their educational experience at Purchase College. We are confident that our alumni, poised as they are for roles of major influence and contribution, will continue to emerge worthy of these awards. The audience will find a brief description of today's honoree on page 9 in the commencement program. Paula, will you please assist me with the presentation of the President's Award for Alumni Achievement? Today, we recognize an exceptional alumnus, a worthy representative of Purchase College, and an example of what we hope all of our graduates will achieve. The recipient of the 2025 President's Award for Distinguished Alumni is Dr. Jeffrey Putman. Class of 1996. Dr. Putman, will you please join us at the podium? We are honored to present you with this citation, which reads, Jeffrey Putman, whereas your distinguished career in higher education stands as a testament to your unwavering commitment to student empowerment and academic excellence, and whereas the seeds of your commitment to advocacy and service were first planted as a student leader at Purchase College SUNY, where your academic achievements and campus leadership foreshadowed a lifelong dedication to higher education and student success. And whereas during your formative years at Purchase, you championed vital student initiatives through elected service on the precursor to the Student Government Association, lending your voice to support the Alternative Clinic, student publications, and campus radio broadcasting. And whereas your bond with Purchase College endures well beyond your 1996 graduation, most notably through your active involvement with the Alumni Association, including 2 terms as president, and whereas you demonstrate visionary leadership in your current role as Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs at SUNY Downstate Health Sciences University, where you orchestrate essential student services with remarkable insight and forward-thinking leadership, and whereas your continued pursuit of academic excellence is reflected in your advanced degrees from Teachers College, Columbia University, and your induction into the esteemed Alpha Omega Alpha and Gold Humanism Honor Societies, and whereas the educational community has repeatedly celebrated your contributions through prestigious recognitions, including the Pillar of the Student Affairs Profession Award, the Scott Goodnight Award for Outstanding Performance as a Dean, and the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Professional Service. And now, therefore, do I, Milagros Pena, President on behalf of the alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Purchase College, State University of New York, proudly honor and celebrate Jeffrey Putman, recipient of the Purchase College President's Award for Distinguished Alumni, presented on this 16th day of May, 2025. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. President Millie Pena, esteemed faculty and staff, proud family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. I'm honored to share this moment with you. Thank you for this distinguished honor. Returning to Purchase College to accept the President's Award for Distinguished Alumni is both deeply humbling and incredibly personal. This place gave me my foundation. It taught me how to think, how to lead, and how to keep learning even when the path ahead is uncertain. The last time I stood on the stage to receive an honor was in 2001, when I accepted the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Professional Service. That day, we witnessed the legendary James Earl Jones receive an honorary doctorate. I remember watching him speak, captivated not only by his iconic voice, but also by the grace, depth, and humility that he exuded. His words, "One of the hardest things in life is having words in your heart that you cannot utter," left an indelible mark on me. Those words continue to inspire me as I reflect on almost 3 decades in student affairs. I've had the privilege of working with countless students who found the courage to speak out, lead, and share their hidden dreams, doubts, and fears. College isn't about handing you all the answers. It's about inspiring you to find your own voice. I recall sitting where you are today, back in 1996, brimming with a heady mix of excitement, uncertainty, and a quiet hope that one day the pieces of the world and my own journey would come together. Today, I'm honored to share this moment with a fellow Purchase alum, New York Times journalist Adam Nagorny, this year's honorary degree recipient. Adam, your work reminds us that the pursuit of truth remains vital and that the courage to bear witness to our world is absolutely essential. That same spirit lies at the heart of what we do in student affairs, supporting one student, one story at a time. And it's what each of you will carry with you as you help shape an ever more complex and evolving world, whether through your profession, your art, your activism, or your personal relationships. When I graduated from Purchase, I didn't have everything figured out, and that was perfectly all right. Over time, I learned that the idea of having life completely figured out is an illusion. Instead, Purchase instilled in me a deep sense of possibility and a set of enduring values: curiosity, service, and the power of community. I vividly remember a graduation gift from my senior project sponsor, Dr. Connie Lober, a copy of The Education of Henry Adams. It was not an easy read. Like life, it's dense, reflective, and full of contradictions. Yet it taught me that real education doesn't end with a diploma. True learning unfolds over time through our experiences, through our missteps, and our willingness to recalibrate our course while pressing forward. This mindset has guided me through my nearly 3-decade career as a student affairs professional, not only during my time at Purchase and later at SUNY Downstate Health Sciences University, but at every step of my journey. One formative experience was an undergraduate internships at CBS News and the former 95.5 WPLJ-FM, if you're old enough to remember it. At WPLJ, I had the privilege of working with Scott and Todd in the morning. Scott, Todd, Naomi, and Joe, that's going way back. I still smile when I recall the day Scott Shannon, with his signature wit, asked on the air, "So, are you going to be a pronounsticator when you grow up?" That lighthearted jab reminds me to always embrace who I am and speak my truth. And Scott, I know I answered, "Maybe," on the air. And although this honor isn't exactly what you had in mind that day, I certainly hope it brings me one step closer. While at Teachers College in grad school, I had the chance to befriend the remarkable Dr. Ruth Westheimer. Yes, that Dr. Ruth. With her warm humor and wisdom, she famously wore turtle-themed jewelry as a reminder that, like turtles, we must dare to stick our necks out if we want to move forward, as I'm sure she'd want you all to do. Another enduring influence in my life is Star Trek. For anyone who knows me, my love for this series runs deep, and it isn't merely a work of science fiction, it's a vibrant moral philosophy that champions exploration not only of outer space, but of our ideas, values, and shared humanity. And I often return to Captain Jean-Luc Picard's words: "It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness, that is life." Graduates, that's not just a clever line. Let this truth ease any self-blame when plans don't unfold perfectly. You can work hard, follow the plan, do everything right, and still face a setback. That doesn't mean you failed. It simply means you're living boldly. Sometimes success comes when we let go of our rigid plans and embrace new opportunities. It may require daring to start over or pausing long enough to listen to that quiet inner voice guiding you forward. This work and this life is not about having all the answers. It's about remaining open to the questions. I want to take a moment to acknowledge those who helped me hear that inner voice. I'm deeply grateful to mentors and supervisors who were instrumental in my journey. Special thanks to Dr. Ron Herron and Lynn Mahoney from my purchase days, Dr. Lorraine Terracina and Pascal Imparado at Downstate, Presidents Bill Lacey, Tom Schwartz, and Millie Pena, whose wisdom and vision have steered purchase for over 30 years, Professors Connie Lober and Karen Baird, who inspired me as a young student, and to all the faculty who have guided me over the years, and to Dr. Sharon McDade, my enduring advisor from Teachers College. Your steadfast belief in me has been my compass. To my extraordinary colleagues from nearly 30 years in student affairs at Purchase, Downstate, and beyond, including classmates from Teachers College and friends from NASPA, your partnership and passion have enriched my journey beyond measure. And above all, I must thank my parents who are with us here today, whose unwavering love, support, and encouragement have made every step possible. Graduates, as you leave Purchase, whether you're stepping into a new career, heading to grad school, or simply navigating an evolving path, remember this: you're not confined by your major or any label. You're dynamic, ever-evolving, filled with untapped potential. People matter more than prestige. Listen deeply. Treat every person with respect. And let your relationships shape your journey more profoundly than any resume ever will. Embrace the natural evolution of your path, because changing direction is not a failure. It's growth and self-discovery. Whether you have a clear plan or find yourself still charting your course, know that you are not lost or behind schedule. You're launching into a thrilling new chapter. Your accomplishments thus far are already extraordinary, and your story is only just beginning. You may not feel this yet, but your Purchase education has prepared you not just for a career, but for life. A life where progress comes not from perfection, but daily effort, where curiosity triumphs over certainty, where genuine connections matter far more than control. So, class of 2025, step forward with courage and purpose, confident that you are more than ready for the adventures that lie ahead. And while I may never match the legendary cadence of James Earl Jones, and yes, I share a love for Star Wars too, his famous farewell words from 2001 were, "May the Force be with you," continue to resonate deeply with me. Allow me, however, to borrow from another beloved icon, from another universe, and in the immortal words of Mr. Spock, live long and prosper. May your journeys lead you boldly into a future brighter and more incredible than you can imagine. Class of 2025, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you for those thoughtful remarks, Dr. Putman. We're honored to have you as an alumnus of Purchase College, and my hope is your experiences will serve as an inspiration to all graduates here today.